students.
Waalaikumsalam, Miss.
How are you today?
I'm fine, and you, Miss?
I'm fine too, thank you. Okay, before we start our lesson today, let's pray together. Amen. Okay, now we talk about report text. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
About the report text, I want to give you the paper. Okay. Okay, for you. For you. For you. Hello. Now we want to discuss about report text. Report text. In report text, I want to tell you three. The first is social function. Social function is to describe the way things are with reference to a range of natural, man-made, and social phenomena in our environment. And in your paper, the social function is the social function is information society. It's about internet and the level of access people have to information. It's number one is social function. And number two is generic structure. Generic structure. Generic structure have two, and the first is general classification. General classification. General classification is tell what the phenomena under discussion. In your paper, the general classification is about information society. How do people get information that can be with the internet? It's the general classification in your paper, in your report. And number two is description. Description. Description is tell what the phenomena under discussion is like terms of part, qualities, habit, or behaviors. In your paper, the description is we can get public information from the internet. How are the conditions and habits of today's society? And whether the internet can help people to get information. Of course, it's very helpful. And the last is grammatical feature. Grammatical feature. Grammatical feature is a focus of generic participants and use of relation process, state when what is, and use of simple present. Okay? I think just it our discuss about report text. Have you understand, students?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Now, now I wanna give you the paper. You okay. Now, I want you make the circle, please. Make the circle. Okay. And I want to read the information of society. Listen carefully, yes?
Yes, Miss.
Information society. When you hear the term information and communication at its heart. Where once it might have been industrial development or agriculture. According to the United Nations, it's important to understand the information society because it affects the way we live, how we learn and work, and how we relate to each other. The term is used in the news because the ability to get information, whether you get it from a computer, telephone, or your radio, up in a number of interesting issues. When the internet or electronic communication are in the news, you'll hear story about who control access to a network, how they being developed, and how much they cost. The information society also has implications from countries where there are power political freedom. How is access to information controlled? And how does this affect economic and political development? You might also hear of the digital divide. What do you think is the best way to bridge the gap between those who have access to new technology and those who don't? Okay? And now I want to give you the paper. And wait a minute, yes. Now I want to you ask to you give the question to your friends.
Okay, Miss.
And you must answer the question from your friends.
Okay, Miss.
Yes.
What does the woman talking about?
The woman talking about information society.
Yes. And number two.
When people hear about information society, what might they guess?
The people make guess the people are talking about the internet and the level of access people have to information.
Okay. Good. And you must give the question to your friend, and your friends must answer the question. Your question. Number one. What does the woman talk about?
What does the woman talking about?
Number two.
When people hear about information society, what
Might the guess.
might they guess?
The people might guess that people are talking about internet and the level of access people have to information.
Okay, good job, students. Now, I wanna. Okay, now come back to your position. Okay, to answer the another question. Okay, Miss wanna read the question, and 1% of you must answer my question. Number one, when people hear the term information society, they will talk about internet and blah blah blah. Puspita, answer the question.
A. The level of access people have to information.
Good. And for question number two, according to United Nations, it's important to understand the information society because it affects blah blah blah. Amy Chandrika, answer the question.
B. The way we live, how we learn and work.
Okay, good job. And for number 3, the information society also has implication for country where there are. Rizky Fauzia, answer the question.
A. Fewer politic freedom.
Okay, good job, students. I think you are understand our lesson today, yes?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, now I wanna give you the proper. Okay. Here to you, here to you, and here to you. Okay, now. Okay, now I want to give you the record. You must listen carefully. Listen carefully. Wait a minute, yes.
Yes.
So, Miss,
Listen to the report carefully. New star discovered in sky. Astronomers have assumed that the composition of all galaxies is the same as our hour. But using a new, more powerful instrument on the Planck telescope in Hawaii, researchers have discovered that older galaxies contain 20 times more small dim stars, called red dwarfs, than younger galaxies such as our hour. Dr. Marek Kukula of the Royal Greenwich Observatory describes what the view from a planet in an older galaxy might be like. When one of these galaxies that we know contain lots of small red stars, it may well be true that the night sky is dotted with the small, fine red stars glowing like embers, and that might produce a very pretty effect. According to Professor Peter van der Kuim of Yale University, the discovery also increased the estimate of the number of planets in the universe and therefore make it even more likely that there's life somewhere else in the cosmos. There has been particular attention recently to this red dwarf star. In one galaxy, there is about a trillion of these stars, and there is hundreds of billions of these galaxies. Even if the planet is quite close to the star, you could have liquid water on the planet because the star is not as bright as the sun, and so a planet can be a lot close and still be kind of balmy rather than scorching hot. The discovery that there are many more stars means that our universe is much brighter, more colored place than we previously thought.
Okay. Have you finished to fill in the blank? I think the record so slowly, and I think you have answered the question. Yes.
yes, Miss.
Okay. Now I want you to tell the answer in your paper. And the first is Amy Chandrika. Can you answer the question number 1?
Astronomers.
Okay. And it's true, yes. And you must choose your friends to answer another question.
Rizky Fauzia.
Okay, Sipaucia.
Number 2, composition.
Okay, good. And choose your friends.
Pita, Miss.
Spita, number 2. And number 3.
Number 3, powerful instrument.
Okay. Choose your friends.
And Jantika.
Amin. Number 4. Number 4.
For galaxies.
Galaxies. And choose your friend.
Puspita.
Spita.
Number
5.
5, the tin with
Okay, the turn with yes. Choose your friend.
Number 6, glowing light in embers.
Okay, good.
Enchantica.
Any
The cosmos.
cosmos. Okay, choose your friends.
Rizky Puji.
Balmy.
Okay, good. Choose your friends.
Spita.
Scorching hot.
Scorching hot, yes.
Scorching hot.
Okay. Choose your friends to answer the last question.
Any
Any Chandrika.
Universi.
Okay, universe. Okay, I think just it our lesson today. Have you understand, students?
Yes, miss.
Do you have question?
No, miss.
Okay, I think you understand our lesson today because it's so simple lessons, I think. Okay, before it, I want to give you the task. Okay, I want you search the report text. Once report text, okay?
Okay, miss.
Okay, miss.
And I think that's it our lesson today. And if I had mistake, I'm so sorry. And before we close our lesson today, let's pray together. Amen. If okay, I think that's it for today. If I had mistake, I'm so sorry. And the last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.